Hi, my name's Mariah and this is my birth story. I can still remember the 28 long, exhausting hours I spent in the hospital, 4 of them pushing, just so that I could get my firstborn baby girl into this world. I can remember my doctor looking at me with his eyebrows raised and his lips pierced as he said, "This is it. You have one more try, otherwise we're going to have to do an emergency C-section." I was so scared. Meanwhile, the nurses were getting my belly ready, putting the orange anesthetic cream on there, prepping me for it in case I had to have a C-section. At that moment, I knew that it was time. I had to do this. I had to get my baby girl into this world. So I grabbed my thighs and I squeezed them to me as hard as I could to where my knees were digging into my chest. And I pushed until I couldn't breathe anymore. And that's when my doctor said, "Stop, the cord's around the neck." At that point, I was so scared. I couldn't even breathe. And all I could think was, oh my God, is my baby gonna make it? As he put her up so that he could unravel the cord, I saw that she was blue, but not the blue like I had seen in all the birthing videos. She was blue. And as he kept unraveling the cord, it was twice around the neck, around the body. All I could think again was, oh my God, is she gonna make it? As soon as he clipped the cord, the nurses whisked her away to the bed. And all of my family, besides my mom, rushed to be with the baby. My mom stood there and held my hand, and I could tell that she was fighting back tears. And this let me know that something wasn't right. If my mom wasn't with the baby and she was with me, something was wrong. I kept trying to get a glimpse between the gaps between the group of people, and all I could see was them rubbing my baby and sectioning her out, rubbing my baby and sectioning her out, until finally I heard the sweetest, little, softest cry. You could almost barely hear it, but I knew that she was okay, and I was so happy. Not long after, the nurses said, "She's floppy, but she's okay." As they were bringing her to me, I was so nervous. My palms were sweating. I could barely catch my breath. I was shaking. And all I could think to say to her was, "Hi, Aaliyah." I had waited 9 months, and all I could say was, "Hi, Aaliyah." And as they placed her on my chest, skin to skin, it was just a moment that I've never felt before, a moment of love that I've never felt before. And I kept looking at her with her little wrinkle above her nose, her squished face, and her cone-shaped head, and I just thought that she was the most beautiful little girl in the world. And I also kept looking at a picture that had been hung, and it had been my focal point all throughout my labor. My mom kept saying, "Look right there, that's what you're gonna have, a little native baby." The picture was a little native baby swaddled up in a cradle board, and throughout my whole labor I just kept wanting to get to that. I had to bear down so that I could get to that, and I was finally there. She was finally in my arms where she belonged. And that was one of 3 of the happiest days of my life. Thank you.